Damian Lillard becomes GM of Weber State basketball, what it means for the program. When a basketball legend returns to their roots, not just as a fan, but as a strategic leader, the ripple effects can reshape the future of a program. That's exactly what's happening at Weber State University, where NBA All-Star Damian Lillard has officially taken on the role of general manager for the men's basketball team. The announcement, made during the 6th annual Weber State Basketball Alumni Classic in Ogden on August 2, 2025, has sent shockwaves through the college sports world, and not just because of Lillard's iconic status. Here's where it gets interesting. This move isn't just a symbolic gesture. It's a calculated step into a new era of college athletics, where former stars are redefining their roles in ways that blend mentorship, influence, and institutional growth. Lillard, a WSU alumnus and NBA royalty, didn't just drop this bombshell during a quiet moment. He stood center court at Swenson Gym, surrounded by fans, teammates, and alumni, and declared his commitment to elevating the program. "This isn't about me," he said, his voice steady but passionate. "It's about the players, the coaches, and the community. We're building something that lasts." The crowd erupted, not just in applause, but in a collective realization that this was more than a surprise. It was a game plan. So what does this role actually entail? Think of Lillard as a bridge between the NBA and college basketball. His responsibilities? Picture a seasoned executive who's already been in the trenches, helping recruit top-tier talent, mentoring young athletes, and leveraging his global connections to boost the program's profile. But here's the twist. This isn't just about wins and losses. Lillard emphasized his focus on the fabric of the program: character, discipline, and the intangible qualities that turn good players into great people. "We're not compromising on values," he said. "The right people come first." This isn't the first time a former athlete has taken on a GM role in college sports. Think of Andrew Luck steering Stanford football, or Steph Curry's behind-the-scenes influence at Davidson. But Lillard's approach feels different. He's not just a name on a roster. He's a partner in a long-term vision. His collaboration with head coach Eric Duft and athletic director Tim Crompton began over 18 months ago, rooted in trust and shared goals. "Dame has been involved in our recruiting process for months," Duft revealed. "Even before the official title, he was helping us evaluate talent. Now, we're just formalizing that relationship." And let's not forget the bigger picture. The NIL, name, image, and likeness era, has rewritten the rules of college athletics. Lillard's role could be a blueprint for how schools harness the influence of their alumni to attract top recruits, secure sponsorships, and create a culture of excellence. But here's the part most people miss. This isn't just about money or exposure. It's about legacy. Lillard, who recently re-signed with the Portland Trail Blazers, even as he recovers from injury, sees this as a chance to give back. "Being in Ogden reminds me of where I started," he said. "This summer has been a chance to reflect on the past 13 years and realize how much of my success came from this community." So what does this mean for Weber State? A powerhouse in the making, or a bold experiment that could backfire? The debate is already brewing. Critics might argue that mixing celebrity with administrative roles could blur lines of authority. Supporters will counter that Lillard's experience and authenticity are exactly what college programs need to thrive in a hyper-competitive landscape. Here's the question: should former athletes like Lillard hold such influential roles? Or does it risk turning college sports into a celebrity-driven circus? Share your thoughts below. After all, the future of programs like Weber State's depends on answers like yours. Damian Lillard takes on general manager role at Weber State basketball. When Damian Lillard steps into a new role outside of his playing days, it's enough to turn heads. And this time, it's especially true because he's taking a giant leap into college basketball management. But here's where it gets controversial. Lillard, a celebrated NBA star, has just announced his return to his alma mater, Weber State, not as a former player reminiscing about his glory days, but as the new general manager of their men's basketball program. That's a bold move, fusing NBA-level experience with collegiate leadership, and it begs questions about what this really means for college sports. During Weber State's Alumni Classic on August 2nd, Lillard appeared before fans and unveiled his decision. He expressed a deep belief that cultivating a successful basketball program doesn't happen overnight, especially today as college athletics are continuously evolving. According to his words, he values the culture and the community's support, emphasizing how crucial these elements are in ensuring the team's growth and success. Lillard added that this new role will allow him to contribute more substantially to shaping the future of Weber State basketball alongside the existing coaching staff and athletic department. The move is noteworthy not just because of Lillard's star power, but because he joins a growing list of NBA greats stepping into college management roles. For example, Steph Curry and Trae Young, both NBA stars who played at their respective schools, have taken similar positions, while Shaquille O'Neal has moved into the same space at Sacramento State. This trend raises questions about how NBA experience can influence and potentially transform college sports management. Lillard's college career was impressive. From 2009 to 2012, he averaged nearly 19 points per game and excelled as a playmaker, with impressive shooting stats and earning All-America honors in his senior year, the first Big Sky player ever to do so. His professional journey saw him drafted 6th overall in 2012 and blossom into a 9-time NBA All-Star. Weber State's athletics director, Tim Crompton, warmly remarked that Lillard's enduring connection to the university and his success as a professional make him uniquely qualified to help elevate the program. His renewed commitment is seen as an extraordinary advantage for Weber State, offering a blend of experience, vision, and community support. Recently, Lillard signed a lucrative 3-year, $42 million contract with the Portland Trail Blazers, following his waiver by the Milwaukee Bucks due to recovery from a torn Achilles tendon suffered during the NBA playoffs. He's expected to sit out the 2025-26 season as he continues his recovery, but his involvement with Weber State indicates he has a long-term vision for making a difference beyond his playing days. So, whether you view this as an inspiring story of alumni giving back or a controversial blending of professional star power with college sports, one thing is clear. Damian Lillard's latest move could shake up perceptions about what former athletes can do after they hang up their sneakers. Does this represent a new era of athlete involvement in college athletics, positive or problematic? Or is it just a smart career move blending passion with influence? Share your thoughts. This is one conversation that's only beginning. Damian Lillard joins Weber State as GM after Trail Blazers reunion. Damian Lillard takes on general manager role at Weber State following Trail Blazers reunion. Damian Lillard is making a significant return to his roots. The celebrated 9-time NBA All-Star revealed on Saturday that he will be stepping into the role of general manager for the basketball program at Weber State University, the institution where he honed his skills, all while he recuperates from a torn left Achilles tendon this season. At 35 years old, Lillard recently signed a lucrative 3-year contract worth $42 million with the Trail Blazers, the team that originally drafted him 6th overall in 2012. This move came after he was released by the Milwaukee Bucks, where he spent the last 2 seasons. Unfortunately, Lillard sustained an Achilles injury during Game 4 of the first round of the playoffs against the Indiana Pacers, which will sideline him for the entire 2025-26 season. Lillard, who enjoyed a successful 4-year collegiate career at Weber State, made this exciting announcement while hosting an alumni game at the university located in Ogden, Utah. My connection with Coach Eric Duft and this program is incredibly meaningful to me, and witnessing the program's success is something I deeply care about, Lillard expressed to the audience, as reported by the Ogden Standard-Examiner. He further emphasized, "I believe I can contribute significantly to the program's success and assist players in their individual journeys to advance their careers beyond college, which is a passion of mine." Last season, the Wildcats struggled, finishing with a record of 12-22, including a disappointing 5-13 in the Big Sky Conference. They have not participated in the NCAA tournament since 2016, raising questions about the future of the program. It's worth noting that Lillard is not alone in facing injury challenges. Fellow NBA stars Jason Tatum of the Boston Celtics and Tyrese Halliburton of the Indiana Pacers also suffered season-ending Achilles injuries during this year's playoffs. In his last season with the Bucks, Lillard averaged an impressive 24.9 points, 4.7 rebounds, and 7.1 assists per game. But here's where it gets controversial. Will Lillard's transition from player to general manager be a game-changer for Weber State, or will it add pressure to an already struggling program? What do you think? Share your thoughts in the comments.